Welcome back to Collective Practice. I'm Lauren Spalding, and if you're new here, this is a podcast for mental health entrepreneurs where we talk business skills, clinical skills, and mental health. And welcome to today's episode where we're going to be talking about scaling your business and a huge limiting belief that might be stopping you from doing this. And that limiting belief is thinking that you're not an expert enough to put what you do out there into the world. Fear of not having a unique enough skill set or services that your course is not going to be successful. Now, here's why I know that's not true. There are therapists who are scaling what they do already and finding a lot of success within that. Tiffany Rowe is one example of a therapist who has scaled what she does and her expertise so that people can access her services at various price points. She specializes in eating disorders, and she has courses all about different aspects of eating and eating disorders. So she has courses on things like perfectionism, body image, mindful intuitive eating, so on and so forth. So when someone can't afford her one-on-one services or her calendar is full, they can still access her care through these courses that she created. And she's now created a different revenue stream into her practice, which allows for passive income. Melody Lee is an example of another therapist who has created passive income for their business. Melody is passionate about social justice and creating mental health opportunities for all bodies, all identities, and all needs. So they created this website that allows for therapists to join the directory and showcase how they specialize in these therapeutic issues and populations and the services that they provide. By having this website, it allows Melody to have a different stream of income into their business, but it actually doesn't have anything to do with their current clients. It's not so much that Melody's current clients are going to be going to this website to look for additional services, but Melody now has cornered two different markets of what they do. Melody does mental health and provides support to therapists. So they have created passive income through a different passion that doesn't have to do with therapeutic clients. Marshall Lyles is another example of a therapist who has passive income as a revenue stream. Similar to Melody, Marshall focuses on not only on working with clinical clients, but also in supporting therapists. Marshall hosts a lot of trainings and speaks at a lot of conferences, so his passive income stream is more focused on trainings through his specializations. So he has previously recorded trainings that therapists can purchase, and they can access his skill set, his knowledge, and these CEUs through his website. So all three of these therapists have now created an additional revenue into their business and are seeing success within that. And this is going to bring in revenue that is not reliant on their earned income. Earned income is the revenue that we make by seeing our clients one-on-one. But by creating these passive income streams, these therapists are able to make money while they're sleeping or even while they're in session outside of what that client is paying them. And you can see that all three of them went a different route on their passive income. Tiffany being more focused on what her clinical clients' needs were, Melody being more focused on creating a community for social justice-oriented therapists, and Marshall being more focused on training therapists. But you might be thinking, well, these people have been in practice for so long and they have such an established social media presence or such an established name through networking. Of course, their passive income was successful because they had this beautiful framework around it. Yes, that is helpful. And yes, you want to make sure that you're building that too. But I want you to challenge this belief that you're not an expert enough to create something like this online, or that you haven't been practicing long enough to create this, by showing you three people who have created mental health specific courses who are not in the mental health field. Kara Lowenthal, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, is not in the mental health field. She was formerly in corporate America. She wasn't finding fulfillment in her previous work, and so she pursued a certification as a life coach. And through that, she did a little bit of CBT training and created this course all about unpacking your anxiety and gaining more confidence. She focuses primarily in marketing women, and she's found tons of success in creating this course. She's been on various podcasts and been interviewed in magazines. She's written multiple books on the subject, and she has no background in mental health that is anywhere similar to the background and training you've received. Catherine Zenkini is another life coach who created a course on manifestation. Her whole brand is the Manifestation Babe, and it was born from her own mental health journey. So she does not have the schooling, the experience that you do, but she took her own experience with manifestation, scaled it, and created a highly successful course. Patrick Howell is another life coach who doesn't have the mental health schooling that you do and got trained in CBT and now has courses on CBT for anxiety. These three people are not therapists and don't have the same rigorous schooling and training that you've gone through to get to where you are in your practice. Yet, they have created mental health focused courses online and have had a booming success within this. They have really honed in on their market and their ideal client. They know how to communicate their brand, and therefore have created incredibly successful passive income streams for what they do. And I don't share this to say these people don't deserve their success or that their courses are BS. I share this to say that expertise comes from anywhere, and you already have a leg up in mental health because you have such a robust background in what you know and what you specialize in for your services. And it's your unique voice and your unique style of how you incorporate what you've learned throughout your career that is going to be scalable and going to be able to create that offer that your ideal client just can't resist. So I want to encourage you to consider creating some passive income for your business, as it can create so much opportunity for your business's sustainability. And if you still feel uncertain about how you can do this, check out the Collective Practice Mastermind, where I walk you through how to start, grow, and scale what you do. There's more information down below, and I'm happy to connect with you about how this can help you in scaling what you do and creating a growing business that continues to grow and evolve even when your own calendar is full. And that's everything I've got for today. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. It's free, and it's the easiest way to support this podcast and allow more people to access it. Make sure to share today's episode with a friend, a colleague, or anyone who could benefit from this information. And be sure to follow me on my social medias, where I post even more free content for mental health entrepreneurs. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye.